Right now, college professors in Tennessee that have tenure are given significant protections from losing their jobs. They would tell you those allow them to have some academic freedom.
Others might say they have protections that the rest of us don't. Our Chris Davis shares what changes lawmakers are considering.
How do we separate accountability and discipline when it comes to tenure?
Two bills focused on college professors and tenure came up for debate. Two very different ideas on how to make changes.
An institution of higher ed should be for learning. It shouldn't be about social agendas.
Representative Jason Zachary, a Knoxville Republican, wants to keep the tenure system itself intact, but wants to change the discipline process. Currently, there are public hearings, usually involving peer faculty members.
And when you get that many people involved, it's almost impossible to hold anyone accountable.
Zachary's proposal would give the university president or chief academic officer the sole authority to suspend or fire faculty for cause, whether they are tenured or not.
Your peers are the ones who keep you in line.
Representative Ronnie Glenn called the bill retaliation.
I think this bill really and truly is a reaction to what happened over the summer with the death of Charlie Kirk.
Austin Peay theater professor Darren Michael was fired for a post following Charlie Kirk's assassination. But the university president didn't follow proper tenure protocol. So Michael was later reinstated and given a $500,000 settlement. Zachary argued the ivory tower should start working more like the real world.
Whether it's Freightliner, Google, Amazon, if you put things out that lack basic decency and go against whatever personnel code they have within their company, they have the right to remove you from that position.
Private, you do what you want to do. You own that company. You own whatever. But the government shall not. I believe that's what the First Amendment says.
That bill ultimately advanced along party lines.
You have 5 ayes and 1 nay.
There are a lot more people available these days that can fill those roles.
A second bill from Representative Justin Lafferty would remove the tenure system from public universities altogether.
Mock might not be the right word, but can certainly be very insensitive towards the death of another human being. And as a Tennessean, I'm not comfortable with the fact that that person cannot be removed from a job.
But then came a surprise.
With those words, Mr. Chairman, I think I'm going to take this off notice for now, and we'll maybe be back.
I asked Representative Lafferty after he took that bill off notice, why'd you do that? He told me making that big of a change to tenure this quickly likely didn't have a path forward. At the Capitol, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
MTSU's former head of judicial affairs, Laura Sosh Lightsey, lost her job for a provocative post about Charlie Kirk's assassination. She didn't have tenure but has sued MTSU for wrongful termination.